picture perfect.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Jazz in Faith. Today, okay, first of all, this hoodie, like, do y'all see this? I look like Little Red Riding Hood. Okay. Today, what we gonna talk about is what did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about, basically, it's just things that I do or use, being that I am not as fortunate as others. And when I say not as fortunate as others, I'm saying like I have not acquired a large lump sum of currency that is generated often. I'm gonna say often, because there are times, or were times, where it's generated, but it's not really, to me, it doesn't really count unless you can continue to make that number or amount what am I trying to say? Make that number or amount be, continuously be generated, if that makes sense to y'all. I tried to break that down the best way I could. Y'all gonna see me do that a lot. I just be dry busting out and doing it. I don't know how I feel about this hoodie anymore. Like, it's like a crop, but I don't think I like it anymore. It's like, it's not doing anything for me. Like, what's going on? Anyways, yeah, so I was saying, y'all, what I was saying? I was gonna talk about how I'm not as fortunate, so the things that I use. And when I say that, I mean like things that I use to pay for, I don't know, me to be able to see doctors as far as my lupus, and just doctors in general. Primary care doesn't have to be specialists. For me, I see specialists and primary care because I have lupus nephritis, and being that I guess I was recently diagnosed and hospitalized for it, I had to acquire both primary care and specialists to be able to even like sit here before y'all right now. It was like a requirement, or yeah. So what I use in Houston, at least, to be able to see specialists, like my lupus doctor, which is the renal clinic. I go to the renal clinic. I go to the gastro clinic. I say gastro because I can never say the full word. It's a long word. If I could say it, I would put it right there. Yeah, I also see, who else do I see? I see a lot of doctors. It's really hard to keep up with everybody that I see, but mostly it's rheumatology, which is my doctor, Teresina. I love her so much because we have come a long way. Like, literally every time I see my doctors, they be like, we've come a long way, haven't we? I'm like, yes, if you mean the call to glory, we have come a long way from that. We have, you're right. But yeah, I use this thing. So it used to be called a gold card, but then I guess when I applied or finally got everything straight with that, it's called the financial assistance. At least in Houston, it's called financial assistance program, and it basically just makes it to where my prescriptions for my lupus is very affordable. If I needed to go to the hospital and stay, my stay would be very affordable. If I go to one or two of the hospitals that they cover you, it's not an insurance, but it is some type of form of some type of coverage that allows you to be able to not have to pay as much for like medicines, prescriptions, hospital stays, doctor visits, stuff like that. And yeah, so I have something called the financial assistance program, and I just use it to go to different clinics throughout Harris Health Systems. Really, I didn't even know that it is so many health clinics that have different specialists or does different things. Like 2 weeks ago or last month, I went to this clinic in Houston that is on Holly Hall Street. If you from Houston, you know what Holly Hall is. You know, you just know. If you don't know, it's okay. You're not from here. You don't really know Houston. It's okay. But yeah, it was on Holly Hall. And I got a CT scan, and I was just like, look at the amount of people who work in here doing this. They are getting paid to come in here and give me this little solution to drink. I think it's like iodine. I don't even know what it was. I forgot. Take a little blood, give me a little thing where they inject the stuff so that they can put me on the little scanning thing, scan my little abdomen area, because that's where the fluid is. Not much in there now, just a little. And I was just like, wow, like I didn't even know this existed before. I didn't even know it exists before everything that happened with me. So I've been to maybe a couple of clinics throughout Houston. What I did not know, that you can receive care for things that you've been diagnosed with, or just primary care in general, without health insurance, because I don't have or didn't have health insurance when everything started. So that's like, you're like, oh yes, your girl. When I say less fortunate, I mean that. But yeah, so those are one of the things that I use. Mostly every doctor that I see is through Harris Health Systems. Mostly when I see my doctors, I'm at LBJ. LBJ is a hospital on Kelly Street. Once again, if you're from Houston, you know where that is. Just saying. I go to the outpatient clinic there. There's actually going to be a video that y'all gonna see. Y'all heard that? I'm in my room for sure. Y'all know them people is honking. There's actually gonna be a video that y'all see where I just kind of show y'all around a little bit of LBJ. I think I might do one more video or two just to show y'all again. Like, I think that video was very good though, at kind of showing my day-to-day when I have appointments. It gets mad hectic. I might need to see like 3 doctors in 1 week, or I might have like 7 appointments. Not even 7, maybe 5. The 7 was kind of over the top. Maybe like 5 appointments in 1 month. But when I tell y'all my doctors don't be playing, baby, every time I go, they want to drain all my little blood. I don't be having nothing left. No, I'm playing. But it's definitely been a journey. I'm more than blessed. I'm appreciative. This last time that I went, I actually got a lot of good news. So I just been kind of pressing forward with that. I feel like I'm not giving y'all enough energy right now. So we're gonna switch up the vibe while I talk about this. But yeah, mostly everything that's been happening for me and with me is it has literally been about my health. Okay, it was so drastic. I had to focus on that, me and that in general, all together, right here, right now, all the time. And then I still try to do like school. I even tried to do school in person while still having complications with the lupus, and I had to drop that. And then I just couldn't and wouldn't give up. So I was like, I'm taking online classes. Nobody's gonna stop me. So that's me now. And just with that in general, it's just been really time consuming. Everything's time consuming, and some days I really don't have any energy to do anything, but I still kind of push through. I went from not being able to do much on my own to being able to do a little bit more on my own. Maybe, it depends. I never really push it because that is not the goal at all. It's not the goal. We shouldn't push yourself. But yeah, I've had a lot of people try to tell me what I should and shouldn't do. Really, everybody is different. I think people who have lupus diagnosis is really different. We might have some of the same symptoms, but like my gastro doctor was telling me, you can't really just look at one person and it'd be like, that's gonna be you. No, you can't really do that because that might not be you. Y'all may have some similarities, but y'all not the same. In the name of Jesus. I'm really sporting this shower chair. Like, this is my shower chair. I'm telling y'all, the struggle is real. We just started where we can and we're busing out. But yeah, this video not gonna be that long because, for one, y'all, I'm a little tired, and I don't like when I get that tired because then my energy can't really be like boom, boom, boom. And then with the big loop, for y'all who don't know, when I say loop, I'm referring to lupus. With me having the big loop, sometimes it's really hard for me to push out my energy, and I don't like to force it. I still like it to be real. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of come on this one and say, you know, like, y'all, make sure you're checking your health. Make sure you're looking out for yourself. Make sure you're physically, mentally, spiritually working on you. It really does make all the difference. I kept hearing a bag. It really does make all the difference. Coming from the person who waited till literally her whole body was burnt out and giving up, you should really, and each video y'all gonna hear me say that you should really be checking on yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Like, I shouldn't have now been trying to get a therapist just because of all of this. I should have did this, but it's okay. We're getting there. We're making steps. We're making the changes. We're putting stuff on the table with ourselves, guys. You have to keep putting stuff on the table with yourself. That's what I refer to. For me, it's like me acknowledging things that I want to work on that I'm probably not there yet, or things that that cup is ugly. I don't know why I still got that cup. I've had that cup since the hospital. But things that I want to work on, or I feel like within myself I wasn't quite truthful with myself about me, or about things that I may have carried, or things, you know what, it's actually something I say that I write on my mirrors. I would show y'all, but I don't want to show y'all like the whole part. But things that I have normalized that are in need to be changed for the better of my good. Like, some things that we normalize each day are not necessarily things that benefits us in a healthy way. So I feel like, for me, when I say putting things on the table, I mean things like that, things that I have normalized within my life, or about me. It could be about you, or within your life in general. Things that you think or see as normal, they're sometimes not, and sometimes they're not good for you. So yeah, I like to say that I'm putting that on the table and kind of finding out, okay, so now that I've realized that these things are not really good for me, or the way that I see this, or the way that I've been doing this, or the whatever it is, how do I go about it a different way? How do I rise, kind of rise up from this situation, and how I used to deal with it in like a positive, better manner than I did before. So I say all that to say that we gotta continue to work on ourselves, okay? Because ain't nobody perfect, and we're all different. And just like how y'all gonna see this video and be like, oh, I want her to be this, I want her to be that, oh, why she talk like that, why she do this. Let me tell you, baby, I'm not perfect, and I'm me, and that's just it. I can't be nobody else. At least I wouldn't want to be, and I couldn't be, because I feel like after everything that has happened for me within the span of 3 months, I might as well be me in a better light than be me than that I was before. Because honestly, why not? Why not switch it up, try something different, try a different strategy? It didn't work, it's not as effective. Okay, what's next? You know, y'all, you know. But yeah, this video is not gonna be that long at all. It's probably gonna be the shortest video that I have on here. I don't really know. But yeah, girl. Yeah, y'all. I say yeah, girl. I'm gonna say yeah, y'all. Okay, I sounded a little boring, but that's okay. Anyways, y'all, I'm thinking about doing some mukbangs. I don't even know how to say it. I think I've been saying it wrong, and then I heard B Love say it, and I was like, I don't know. I don't even know if it's mukbang or mukbang, but I think I'm going to do one with my family. I think we're going to eat pretty soon with you guys. Let you in. Eat with us. Eat with a couple of gals. Eat with a couple of babies. You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna be a seafood boil. Okay. Guess what? It's gonna be a good one. But yeah, that's it, y'all. That's it. It's your girl, Jasmine Faith. It's your girl. I don't even know. It's your girl, Jasmine Faith, and I am out. I'm scared of this